And that leads to a fourth truth, is that when you're in a rush or when you're feeling needy, that can cause a lot of problems. That's why it's good to take your time in relationships. Now, I'm not saying that could be anything. I think it's more an attitude than an actual time element. Me and my wife, when we first met each other, I didn't think I was going to marry again. I mean, I had gotten divorced, and she was just getting a divorce. And so when we first met, we were both thinking long term. I mean, years. I was thinking, I'm going to give myself a couple years. And so that's where it was grounded in, was being free to just have a relationship and not feeling rushed into another. And it caused me to really see my wife now as somebody who really cares, because she cared not because she's gonna get something out of it, that because we're gonna get married, because of the fact that I'm gonna be the one. No, we valued one another, and we shared with one another and cared for one another because we cared about loving others. And that came forth, and we found out we really have a lot of things in common. But also we realized there was a lot of things that we enjoyed about one another. And we talked on the phone most of the time for like 4 months before we actually saw one another. And actually it was good because it put us in a level that was more objective. And I could really see how much value I have in her and how much I enjoyed her personality and her experiences and her perspective and who she was as a person. And she could do the same for me. And especially our beliefs. We both are strong believers in Jesus Christ. And that was really important. And it really showed each other how much desire we have to stay grounded in our belief in Jesus Christ. And that's going to be the same for you, is that you're going to want to meet many different people that have many different beliefs and different areas of belief. Because some people may have a belief in Jesus Christ, but very shallow or maybe very structured. And so they're going to be different levels and different types of beliefs, even if they're similar. And so I just really strongly believe that it's so important for you to be open to continue to have different relationships and have different dating. I told my wife, I'm like, you might be the one, but I'm going to still date. And she kind of got upset at me at first, which I don't blame her. But I was just making a strong effort to make sure that I wasn't doing it out of need or doing it haphazardly and not trying to be objective. Because once we start going into a relationship, a deep relationship, it's harder to be objective. It's harder to see the whole picture. And so I wanted to make sure. I mean, yeah, maybe I was a little bit hesitant, but I think in some ways it was healthy. And she did the same thing. She kept reiterating how important it was to reach out to others and talk to her support system. She told me later how much she would cry and talk to others about how she was feeling. And it was a good thing, because it showed how needy she was, or how she needed to be whole more by herself. And it helps our relationship for her to be able to do that. Which leads me to the fifth truth, and that is try different things. Try different avenues. So many times we're locked in. We're locked into saying, well, I always use the internet, online. Or I kind of date people who I've met for a while, or I've known for a while, or church, or the bars, or, who knows? I mean, there's so many different avenues these days. But try different things. Try different online dating sites, which I'll probably talk about in the next video. And it'd be good for you to do that, because different people are in different situations. I mean, you're going to get different people online than you would in the bar, or in church, or at your work, or whatever. I mean, when I was single, I was out with people. I work as a hospital, as a registered nurse, and I would go out with all these women, younger women, and I had a blast. But it helped me to see what I valued and see what I enjoyed, and it kept me not so needy and more secure in who I was, so I wasn't going to rush into anything. So trying different avenues broadens your perspective and who you get to meet, and allows you to see a whole array of different people in different relationships, and you're able to maybe find somebody that really you can connect with and really have a deep relationship that's gonna last. And I hope this video helps in your dating. And this is Chris from the Living Post.